Following our champion crossbred female class, we will go into our Herefords. Our first class will be our summer yearling heifer class with Ty Bickelhop and Jordan Galloway.
We get out here for our commercial championship drive in our heifer show here, and nothing to take away from the two in the first two previous classes. I guess for me it becomes tight competition for the heifer out of the third class and the fourth class. The heifer that the young lady's showing here, the silver heifer, is one that we talked in class. Just so stout about her center body cage, and one that's a stout structured heifer. You get in behind her, she's got as much product and dimension and volume as any. Heifer that ties good out of the top side of her shoulder blade. If you really want to get critical, she starts to push that uniformity in terms of her condition, one that's probably just a little bit, you know, what I'd call maybe a nickel. I don't want to call it over-conditioned, but she's probably not quite as fresh as the heifer that comes out of the next class, but a heifer that's just so three-dimensional, so stout off of the ground, and just so square in terms of her skeletal build. Heifer that comes out of the fourth class or heavy class, or however you want to analyze it, I guess, is one that's just so uniform in her pattern. On the top side of her skeleton, you love her tying out of her neck. She's clean about her chest floor in terms of just how she ties up into her throat latch. The heifer, I'll be honest, I'd like to give her more center body cavity. I'd like to drop her right there in her rib cage. I'd like to give her more spring of rib, but you have to appreciate her for a pattern and design standpoint. For me, it just comes irrelevant. The smoky heifer is just stouter about her structure, stouter about her build. She's going to be our champion. We're going to go ahead and use the young lady's black heifer reserve. Give them a nice round of applause.
Champion crossbred heifer goes to Alyssa Miller. Our reserve champion crossbred heifer goes to Nikki Ebersol.